Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Band of Anime Reactions, and yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get any recordings done tomorrow unless, no, I'm not going to get any recordings done. I got some yummy ones. Or showered on, what I should say. Anyway, this is going to be my review for High School DxD Season 2, Episode 2. To be completely honest with you, I only got this episode recorded and the Shining Force episode recorded today. Because I woke up late, I just wanted to sleep in for once because the past few days, I had not gotten to sleep in, and I'm not going to get to sleep in either tomorrow. And, same for... Is that a pimple or is that a fever? I can't tell if that's a pimple or if that's a fever blister. I can't tell. My mom wasn't sure either. She just told me not to pick at it. Anyway, yeah, try and ignore it. Anyway, but yeah, I'm not gonna probably be able to get anything really done. Probably Thursday? No, actually I should be able to get some stuff done because, maybe by the time I get done with my my eye doctor appointment, maybe my mom will go back to work or something, or go do something, and I can get some stuff done. So I might be able to get something done on Thursday. I'm not exactly sure. Just depends. But I will be able to do something on Friday. I just hope I can get a bunch done. As for what I'm going to be recording, do not know. Maybe I'll do more High School DxD. I'm not sure, it just depends on what I feel like recording. I hope to get another show done, but the only show I'm close to finishing is Hellsing Ultimate, and that one's got like 6 episodes left, but they're essentially 2 in 1, so it's 12 episodes. So that's gonna have to wait until probably next week. Or maybe I'll do an episode on Friday for that show, I don't know. And then, the rest will be for next week. It just depends. Oh, man. Okay. Here's what I'm planning. Once these are gone, no more sweets. I don't need any more sweets. I need to get rid of any sweets I've got. So yeah, that includes... Hang on. That includes these. These, I guess, could be like a snack to bring to work. So I can put some in a little baggie and bring them to work with me, I guess. So that's... Because the way I've been working really hard at work these past few days. Because Amanda even said I did a whole lot. Anyway... this episode Kiba faces off against that crazy exorcist with Excalibur, and we actually do find out that it is actually a holy sword, because it kind of neutralized Kiba's devil attack against it. And Kiba does actually get cut by the sword, but it looks like it's only a graze, even though it probably felt a whole lot worse than it was. And the guy apparently got a signal or something and told him, hey, come help me with whatever. But we don't know who called him. So the guy left, and now Kiba obviously is still out for revenge. And apparently that's him surviving the whole Excalibur project. Barely was in part due to Rias making him into a devil. I assume that... Did he die and she make him a devil? Or did he survive and she somehow made him a devil? I don't know. But, yeah, apparently he was human and now he's a devil. So he's kind of like Issei in a way. In that circumstance. Anyway, yeah, Asia and Rias are still kind of fighting over Issei at this point. And Yeah, even the dragon soul inside him knows he's a pervert and kind of admonishes him for it. And he's also told him about the Vanishing Dragon, which we still don't know much about, except that it's something that they need to be worried about. That's all we know so far. But the next day, those two people we saw in the first episode show up at the school and want to chit-chat with Rias. But they actually end up showing up at Issei's house later. And we find out that the girl who looks...
Jessica.
What?
Jessica.
What?
Don't holler at me. Why it needs to be changed.
Really? I'll be back. Okay. Yeah. I had to take out an interruption because my nephew just had to have his diaper changed. So, yeah. The the school president and vice president have meet up with Rias and tell her in private with, whoever was her name. Rias' queen, I don't remember what her name is off the top of my head. But they end up letting her know that some of the members of the church have been wanting to talk to Rias, and anyway, after that, she realizes that they could possibly be at Issei's house, and they were, and we find out that the girl from the picture is the girl we saw in the first episode, like we thought, and Issei actually thought that she was a boy, because she kind of looked and acted kind of like a boy. And even I thought it was a boy at first. Until I saw the character, I was like, ooh, that was a girl. And Rias was worried about them, obviously, and lets them know that they're going to be meeting up at the school tomorrow with those people from the church. And, yeah, when the meeting happens, we find out that there were 7 pieces of the Excalibur sword from long ago, and when the church found a good portion of them, they used alchemy to turn each of those pieces into a sword called Excalibur. So they apparently have, I think she said either 3 or 4 are in possession by the church, and the rest have been grabbed and stolen by the fallen angels. And we know this because a guy Freed, whatever his name was, the exorcist that Kiva faced, has one. And apparently they were told, Rias essentially is told to stay out of it while they go and gather all the swords, which is fine. I'd say stay out of it. Kiva, however, is not going to want to stay out of it. If he ends up going down the path I think he's going to go down. And yeah, before they leave, they end up noticing Asya and realizing that she was the one that the church had used to call a saint before she healed the devil and was called a witch instead. And it's like, how could that lady have how could she have possibly known that the man she healed was a devil? Did he have his wings out? Did he say he was a devil before she healed him? Probably not. So it's not like healing magic should be universally only used on people, or it can be used on anybody, essentially, is what it should be used, or said to be, but apparently the church is freaking biased on that. And Issei steps in and says essentially that Asya didn't want to be called a saint, because, yeah, she's just so nice of a person that she would want to help anybody who was in trouble, whether they be a human, devil, angel, whatever. That, she wanted to help, essentially, because she obviously doesn't want to help the fallen angels that tried to hurt her. And Issei and now Kiva actually end up in an unofficial duel against the 2 people from the church because they won't leave Asya alone. And Kiva gets to face off against 2 of the Excalibur pieces. I imagine this isn't going to go well. Anyway, I'll get this uploaded, and I will see everybody next time.